Hello, everybody, and welcome to Elks Field for a game between the Bombers and the Dogs. This is Curtis Collings on the call, and we are excited to see you join us this evening. Now, of course, these two teams have played each other just as recently as yesterday. Dogs able to pick up the victory, but it was 6-3. The Bombers right there the whole way. Jose Vargas, a huge home run at Siemens Stadium. We'll see what the Bombers have in store today as they continue to chase that last playoff spot in the West Division. On the mound today for the Brooks Bombers is going to be Caplet Tarrant. The defensive alignment behind him is going to be Mora at third base, Balania at shortstop, Stayer Couture at second base, and Schmokel at first. In the outfield today is going to be the left fielder, Nakano, the center fielder, Snowden, and the right fielder, Gonzalez. Now the designated hitters for the Bomber is going to be Jose Vargas, getting that spot after a well-earned great day yesterday. And now looking at the Okotoks Dawgs, their center fielder, Hindmarsh, coming up to lead this game off.
Our technicians will ensure all electrical installs are completed safely and up to Canadian Electrical Code standards. Stop in and see Theron and Tammy at 227th Street East today. Now for the best two words in baseball. Play ball!
First pitch from Caplet Tarrant in there for a strike. Beautiful location, beautiful velocity. That's what he's looking for to start this game off. The left-handed starter for the Bombers. We've seen him once already on the Saskatchewan trip, and now we'll see him here at home as he misses his second pitch on the outside to the left-handed bat of Hindmarsh. It's going to be a 1-1 count to start this game off. Breaking ball inside, and that finds the zone 1 and 2. As Caplet Tarrant today is going to be throwing the ball to the catcher, Amir Pinheiro. As the pace slowed down, the pitch comes in, fouled to the left side towards third base, but continues to trail towards the dugout of the Bombers. That's going to be a foul ball. Of course, in that playoff race, swung on, hit right back up the middle, over the head of Caplet Tarrant. Balania picks it up and throws out Hindmarsh. 6-3 ground out to start the game for the Bombers. As coming up now is Doherty. First pitch misses the zone.
Up to bat for the Dogs, number 9, Aiden Doherty.
Number 34 is the beer batter, who's batting in the 9 hole. Second pitch swung on. This one fouled up to the right side. It's going to be a 1-1 count here with one out on the board for Caplet Tarrant. As we have a lefty on righty matchup here. The lefty pitcher spikes that one into the dirt 2-1 the count. Now, of course, the playoff race, the Energy City Cactus Rats, the Bombers need them to lose every available game. So that's a big swing and a miss to make it a 2-2 count. Right now, Energy City facing off against the Lethbridge Bulls, as they're beating them 5-4 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Now 6-4 in the bottom of the 6th. With 2 runners on base, both in scoring position, and no outs. That does not help the Brooks Bombers very much here. As Caplet Tarrant misses on the outside. Ready now with the pitch. That swung on, hit into right field, and it continues to trail over. Looks like it just bounced off the bullpen of the Dogs, and that's going to keep Daughtry alive. Caplet Tarrant ready now. 3-2. Swung on. This one also going out towards right field. Gonzalez ranging over to it, but he will not make it in time as that's another foul ball. 3-2. The count remains after back-to-back fouls from the left fielder for the Dawgs. Pitch now from Caplet Tarrant, hit into right center. Going back is Snowden, the center fielder, taking him all the way to the track as he makes a diving grab on that one. Beautiful catch. What range showing off.
How about number 2, Landon Kaufman?
As up now is the right fielder, Kaufman. Caplet Tarrant misses inside with his first pitch to Kaufman. As he's ready now with the second pitch of the at-bat. That one is hit towards Darius Thurcher at second. He makes a diving attempt but could not get to it. Kaufman will have the first hit of the day for either of the two teams here. As the designated hitter Keefman making his way up. A dangerous bat.
Number 33, Jordan Keatman.
First pitch swung on, hit into right center, and that ball's gonna two-hop the fence. Going to home, the throw from Balania on target. Pinheiro with the tag, and he gets him. The Bomber is able to save a run with a perfect relay. Snowden to Balania to Pinheiro, and you're out. Top of the first inning will end with 2 hits, but no runs scoring, as the Bombers have a chance to take the lead as we head into our bottom of the first.
Hey baseball fans, make sure to stay up to date with your favorite teams across the league by subscribing to the WCBL YouTube channel right now. We have tons of free coverage for you over there, including daily highlights, full archived game broadcasts, daily game day previews, plus 2 weekly shows including the WCBL Report with myself and Joe McFarland every Wednesday, and also the WCBL Game of the Week pregame show leading right up to game time every Thursday night. It's all in one spot, the WCBL YouTube channel. Subscribe today.
Bottom of the first inning, Eric Balania leading off for the Bombers as he faces off against Keljo for the Okotoks Dawgs. The right-handed pitcher will miss on the outside with the first pitch of the game, and Balania finds himself up here. As that is also a miss on the outside, 2-0. We might have a defensive change here as Kraus would be coming into the game for Hindmarsh. But we'll have to wait and find out. We heard the umpire say 5 for 37. We're pretty sure, at least here in our media booth. As that's 2-1. As we'll see if Balonia can get the action rolling for the Bombers here. The 2-1 pitch on its way, swung on, skied up towards first base. That ball continues to trail over and out of play.
Be sure to return those foul balls to the West Test watering hole for Bombers bucket and entry. Sponsored by Play Alberta.
2-2 now to Balanias. He's now going to have to play a little bit of protect here. Pitch from Keljo on the outside. That's going to be 3-2 here to the shortstop for the Bombers. Keljo with the inside pitch hits it towards the dugout of the Brooks Bombers. A ball continuing to trail back onto the field towards left. As we'll see with the full count on deck. Ready with the swing and a miss is Balonia. Went chasing for that outside pitch and could not get the bat on it.
Welcome to bat number 11, your left fielder, Asahi Nakano.
As coming up now is Nakano, the left fielder for the Bombers today. You've seen him play both left field and first base, and both he's found himself to be prolific in. As the first pitch misses outside by Keljo, Nakano will leave it where it is. A man that we know likes to swing the bat, and for good reason. One of the better hitters on this Brooks Bombers team. As the second pitch he sees, he swings that just late on. He's going to hit that well out of play. Little souvenir ball for a fan out there. Third pitch of the at-bat, the 1-1 high and inside, and Nakano no swing yet again, 2-1. He's working himself a smart at-bat here. Nakano so far this season has a .356 average, a .427 OBP, and a .508 slug. But he hits that one very high to the second baseman. Coming in and making the catch is going to be Kraus and the Bombers. Quick 2 outs here. As now making his way up is Jose Vargas. Vargas also a prolific hitter so far this season, .342 with a .398 on base percentage. He's got himself a .993 OPS. And we saw yesterday hitting his 5th home run of the season. We'll see if he has more of that on store right here at Elks Field. The first pitch that he does see fired in there for a strike. Keljo going with the fastball, and it works for him. Second pitch misses well outside, 1-1 with 2 outs on the board. Vargas showing off a little bit of the patience here. Well, righty on lefty matchup, the first one for Keljo. Vargas swinging at the third pitch of the at-bat and hitting that well out of play for a Play Alberta foul ball.
Make sure to return those balls to the West Test watering hole, proudly sponsored by Play Alberta.
1-2 with 2 outs on the board. That one early from Vargas as he will ground that towards the dugout of the Dawgs. As we have a lot of games tonight in the WCBL. Sylvan Lake versus Saskatoon, Regina versus Fort McMurray, Okotoks versus Brooks right here you're watching, Weyburn versus Medicine Hat, Lethbridge versus Energy City, and Swift Current versus Moose Jaw. And that's a swing and a miss. That's going to do it for this bottom of the first inning. 2 strikeouts for Keljo as the Bombers go 3 up, 3 down. Top of the second inning here on FloCollege as Mashit will be leading off. First pitch that Caplet-Turon throws is going to be fouled off to the right side, off the mesh. As we're ready to go again, the left-handed pitcher for the Bombers. He found himself in a tough spot, but his defense behind him helped get him out of that situation. Beautiful relay to tag out a runner trying to score all the way from first on a double. As the second pitch of the at-bat, that's going to miss down 1-1 here for Caplet-Turon as he tries to work his way back in. Swung on, and this one's hit into left center. Snowden coming over to it and showing off that range hit again, making it look easy out in center. Snowden has himself another catch on a fly out.
Coming up for the Dawgs, number 10, Connor Grossen.
As Croson, the second baseman, now making his way up. Another righty on lefty matchup. First pitch he sees, he swings at huge, and he misses huge. 0-1 to start off with 1 out on the board for Caplet-Turon. Left-hander misses outside with 79-mile-an-hour pitch there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Third pitch of the at-bat. This is grounded to Mora at third, who makes the play to his left, makes the throw in time. 2 outs on the board as the defense for the Bombers just been active today.
Now coming to bat, number 7, Turner Zadunik.
Zadunik making his way up now, the left-handed bat. The second left-handed bat that Caplet-Turon's going to have to face off against. The first pitch he sees, he fouls well out of play. Oh, play Alberta foul ball out there for any of our lucky fans here at Elks Field. That's the lefty-on-lefty matchup set to continue here. Caplet-Turon with the pitch that just misses on the outside. 75 miles an hour on the breaking ball, and it just continued to break out of play. So that one hit towards right field. This one way early on it as it continues to bounce. Looks like it's going out to the parking lot here.
Make sure to return those foul balls to the west test watering hole for Bombers Buck.
So we'll see. I pitch down out of the zone. 2-2 now. Capella look for that put away pitch. 2-2, 2 outs. That one swung on and hit down the line. Just barely foul. Getting way ahead of that one was Zadunich. As we'll see if that put away pitch can be found. Capella ready with it now. Swung on and fouled out of play yet again. Zadunich is really testing Capella here. Really forcing him to go into his bag of tricks, especially on this 2-2 count. He's got one more pitch to use that he can miss. We'll see what he goes with here as he tries to attack the outside. That one's fouled up higher, but in the same location, well out of play. Umpire needing to reload the ammo there, getting a ball delivery from one of our ball girls here. Of course, thank you so much to everyone that can come out and help out with the Bombers organization. Capella ready now, an outside pitch, fouled off to the left side yet again, this time to deep left, as that lands almost right on the head of one of the fans already out there to collect a foul ball. We've got a broken record here for an at-bat. Capella ready with a pitch, tries to go inside with a breaking ball, fouled off yet again. Zadunich just showing off these bat-to-ball skills here. No matter what gets thrown his way, it's getting fouled off. We're in a 2-2 count, but there's already been so many pitches outside, and Capella beats him. The strikeout will have the Bombers pitcher force Okotoks 3 up, 3 down, and give his team a chance here in the bottom of the second. We'll see if the bats get swinging. We'll see if the bats get going, and the Bombers get some base runners as we return on FloCollege. Andres Gonzalez coming in, as I'm pretty sure we're having another change here. If I'm not mistaken, that was number 18? 13 for 2. Thank you, umpire, for letting us know, as both the right fielder and the center fielder have changed out for the Okotoks Dawgs. Andres Gonzalez, he's going to be leading off, as Evans is going to be the new right fielder in this one. And then Kraus is going to be the new center fielder. Swung on and missed for the second strike. Gonzalez finds himself down early here to Caljo. that just misses the zone, and Gonzalez able to pull that bat back and not swing at the pitch. 1-2 here as Gonzalez stays alive. Trying to be the first hit of the game for the Bombers. That one bounces off the turret, off the catcher's mitt, high up into the air, and will be a interesting ball. 57s are playing Moose Jaw right now, and that is a insane game. 13-5. Swift Current leads. As it's now 13-8. Gonzalez, a base hit right up the middle. That gets past the shortstop and will be the first base hit for the Bombers here. Gonzalez reaches safely. It's now 13-8 in that Swift Current Moose Jaw game. They were leading 13-2 at one point.
Your first baseman, number 7, Colton Schmoko.
You can't count out Moose Jaw, though, one of the better teams in the league. The top team in the East Division, 32-11. They're on a 14-game win streak, and they're trying to keep it going. That game in the top of the 6th inning, we'll be keeping an eye on that just to see how that transpires. Bombers now have a base runner on as Colton Schmokel, the batter, making his way up now, the first baseman in this one for the Bombers. He will take the first pitch high for a ball, getting himself up in this count, 1-0. Second pitch of the at-bat. This one finds the strike zone, just catching the inside edge. Schmokel doesn't like it, asks the umpire for clarification, gets it, and steps right back into the box here. Swinging on a pitch, laid on it is Schmokel. That goes off the mesh and all the way to Wandler at third base, the third base coach and the head coach for the Bombers. As we're ready to go yet again here, 1-2. Caljo misses outside. Schmokel spits on it. He continues to work his way back into the count. He's got Gonzalez on first with no outs. As he swings at that, hits it to left field. That ball continues to carry, but right into the mitt of the left fielder, Daughtry. Some excited fans here. I just didn't have the sound off the bat that you know is a home run.
Number 3, your center fielder, C.J. Snowden.
C.J. Snowden. Swing and a miss from Snowden there. 0-1 to start him off. 1 out on the board now after the fly out. Schmokel, a lot of those long fly balls as Snowden hits that into left, and it is going to drop. The hit and run played to perfection by the Bombers here. Gonzalez taking off on the pitch, and Snowden has himself a single. 2 on, and only 1 out for Amir Pinheiro.
22, Amir Pinheiro.
Pinheiro has been a very good clutch hitter so far this season. We'll see what he's able to generate with 2 runners on, just 1 out on the board here. And a speedy runner in both Gonzalez and Snowden. As the first pitch down in the dirt and away. 1 ball, no strikes as the catcher, Maud, able to get a glove on that one. Stop that from being disastrous for the Dogs. There's Caljo looking off Gonzalez on second, ready now with the pitch that Pinheiro hits high into right field. That ball continues to carry and will keep going. He's a good clutch hitter. Make that a great clutch hitter. Pinheiro, the 3-run home run as the Bombers take the lead. On a 1-0 count, the second pitch that Pinheiro sees, he lifts high and deep to right field. A little oppo taco for your dinner.
the bat, number 5, your third baseman, Eric Mora.
As Eric Mora now making his way up. Righty on righty matchup. Swings at the first pitch he sees from Keljo and fouls that off the mesh. Head coach of the Dawgs sauntering out to go pick up that ball. Second pitch of the at-bat. This one misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. As we'll see, everyone reset here. Keljo with the pitch that gets Morris swinging and missing. 1 and 2, 1 out on the board. Keljo with the fourth pitch of the at-bat. This one off the inside of the bat, pushed towards the dugout of the Okotoks Dawgs, and that keeps Mora alive here with the 1-2 count. As we'll see what Mora is able to do here. Pitch misses well inside. 2 and 2. Maud set up on the outside. Keljo just missing his spot there. It's going to put Mora in a good spot with 2 balls, 2 strikes. He still has to play protect mode here, but still in a great situation. As he swings at that, skies it up out of play. This one going over the grandstand here at Elks Field.
Another play Alberta foul ball. Be sure to return that to the West Test watering hole. Get yourself a Bombers buck and enter to win a Wilson A2000 ball glove.
As Mora takes a minute after the foul ball, steps outside of the box. Now steps back in as he's ready to go again. Keljo with the pitch. Swung on by Mora, hit into left field. That ball continues to carry. Diving grab. Just throw the glove out there and see what you can find. Really nice catch there by Doherty.
Number plate for your Brooks Bombers, number 8, Gary Steyert Couture.
As Steyert Couture making his way up now to face off against Keljo, the 9-hole hitter for the Bombers. First pitch he sees, swings out off the end of the bat, and that will be fouled straight back to the backstop. Valnia in the Valnia up next. He'll come and grab that ball as the second pitch. This one also finds the strike zone. Steyert thought it was high up and not a fan of that call. Finds himself down 0-2 in this count. He's going to have to play protect mode here. Maud lines up on the outside, and Keljo goes to the outside. And it's called a strike. That's one of those ones. It's a close call. Just does not go the way of Steyert, and that's going to do it for the Bombers in the bottom of the second. 3-run home run for Pinheiro. Puts them up 3-0.
bottom of the fourth, Medicine Hat. Losing 4-0 to the Braves.
As the catcher, Maud, making his way up here, the top half of the third inning, back again on FloCollege. Capletteron, the pitcher, back in the game, misses his spot inside. He's going to go down 1 ball, no strikes. The right-handed bat here, facing off against the left-handed pitcher. And he finds the strike zone. Capletteron pumps that in there for a strike. 1-1 here as he tries to get right back into this count. We're all evened up here, as it is 10-6 in the top of the 7th inning. That is grounded towards the shortstop, Balania. He's not able to range out into the outfield and stop that ball, as it's going to be a leadoff single for Maud. Again, top 7th, 10-6 in that Bulls versus Energy City game, and the bases are now loaded. It's the beer batter today.
This is your Mr. Broke beer batter. If he gets out, that is $1 off beer till the end of the inning.
No outs, bases loaded, top 7th. And Capletteron will start with a strike to the shortstop star. Second pitch, the at-bat misses well inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, lefty on righty matchup here, as Capletteron's going to step off. Continuing to watch Maud over at first base. As no surprises, Energy City doing a pitching change here. Capletteron with the pitch that gets hit into right field. Gonzalez ranging over to it. He makes the easy jogging catch. Fly out to right field. And not a good day for the Energy City pitcher, Cooper Gouliquir. 24 pitches, only 7 strikes. 3 walks, 2 earned runs. Just a day to forget for him, as the Bulls are going to come right back into this one. Energy City putting in Derek Appa. Again, we're going to be keeping an eye on that, as now Krause is in the game. Hits that ball into left center, and it looks like it's going to drop in the gap, and it will. Snowden cuts it off as Maud running all the way over to third base, and he's going to make it safe. Krause has himself a double for his first at-bat of the day. As coming up now is Doherty. Lefty on righty matchup here. The first pitch just misses high for Capletteron. 1 ball, no strikes, as 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out on the board. Second pitch to the at-bat. This one also misses upstairs, 2-0. It's now a 10-8 ball game. Lethbridge trying to make that comeback attempt. After a double play that would score a run, they saw a single into left center. As Capletteron finds the strike zone there, going to the outside part of the plate that has been just a little bit extended today. At least it is for both sides, as the 2-1 pitch is swung on and fouled on the ground to the left side towards the dugout of the Brooks Bombers. Caplet looking for that put-away pitch here. 2-2, 1 out on the board. Left-hander ready with the throw. That bounces off the ground. Just missing Doherty. That ball almost bouncing in the grass, as we now have ourselves a 3-2 count here. Caplet-Theron gets a pitch that is swung on. Stayer Couture makes the jumping grab on the line drive, and that gets Doherty out. That ball came out like a bullet. But Stayer Couture ready for it. Didn't have to move his feet too much. Just had to jump up in the air. As coming up now is Evans.
Number 13, Matt Evans.
So they sub out the left-handed bat of Hindmarsh, but do put in the left-handed bat of Evans here. First pitch, he sees a breaking ball that finds its way into the zone. 0-1, Caplet-Theron starts off, still dealing with those two runners in scoring position. As that bounces off the ground, coming in is Maud, diving and making it. First run of the game scores on a tough play there. A ball that just bounced over the head. Now 3-1 after just a 3-1 ball game here. As we have a 1-1 count after a strike, followed up by that ball that ended up in a run scoring. So that one swung on, hit high and deep to left field. Seganakano all the way back to the track as he makes the grab. Just one run will score on the passed ball. Tough way to allow your first run of the game to score, but Caplet-Theron with a excellent start in this one. 3-1 the ball game as we head into the bottom of the third.
Have you ever wondered if there's one thing that connects people from across our province? Something that connects the coffee shop to the spray park, or the brewery to the rodeo, the campground to the sports field. It's pretty amazing when you think about how it's all connected, because it truly is. And it's all we think about, so you don't have to.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
Eric Balania leading off in this bottom of the third inning where the Bombers lead by 2. New pitcher coming into the game is McGroarty. First pitch from McGroarty finds the inside part of the plate. As the batters for both teams know, they got to protect both the inside and the outside today. That swung on, popped up towards the first base side. Catcher coming over to it. Maud runs out of room as that's well out of play.
Be sure to return that ball to the west face watering hole. Another play, Alberta. Foul ball.
As Balania in a tough spot here, facing off against the new pitcher in this one. McGroarty coming in at the bottom of the third. Real quick pitching change for the Dawgs. High and inside, he'll miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Balania trying to work his way back into this count. Got to use that vision that he's had pretty good so far this season. And sees that ball going into the zone and fouls it off. That bounces off Maud's glove, the catcher for the Dawgs. It's now going to be a 2-1 count. 1-2, excuse me. As we'll see, Maud lines up on the outside. Spot missed far on the inside by McGroarty. And Balania has himself an even up count. As we'll see what's to come of this 2-2 pitch. McGroarty with the windup here. Breaking ball high and away as Balania will spit on that and get himself into a full count. From down 0-2 to now 3-2. Great work by the shortstop, the leadoff hitter for the Bombers. Ready to go yet again. McGroarty misses well inside, and Balania makes his way to first base on the walk.
Play number 11, your left fielder, Asahi Nakano.
As Nakano making his way up now with no outs and a base runner on, and that base runner is Balania. He's shown off some speed on the base path so far this season. We'll have to keep our eye on him and what he does here as he takes off on the first pitch. Maud's throw high, not in time. That would have been close had the throw not been high, but Balania just burned by and finds his way on base. The throw missing the zone upstairs as Nakano up 1-0 in the count. Balania dancing behind McGroarty as he's ready with the pitch that gets fouled hard down the third base line, but will be foul. That ball came off the bat like a rocket. Would have been trouble had he had just been a little later on it. Instead, now we have ourselves in a 1-1 count. No outs on the board and a runner in scoring position. As we're ready to go yet again here. Maud lining up on the outside. McGroarty with the pitch. That gets fouled off by Nakano. 1-2. He's now down in the count. That's coming out to collect the ball. One of the coaches for the Okotoks Dawgs. I thought that we had 2 ball girls at this game. As right now with the 1-2 pitch, McGroarty. That one goes off the inside of the bat. Goes towards the third baseman. Nakano charging over, and he's going to be safe at first as no throw from the first baseman. That's going to be an interesting play to score there, but most likely an infield single. Almost like a swinging bunt based on where that ball ended up. When things are going your way, they go your way, as Nakano has himself a base hit, the 4th base hit of the day for the Bombers, and they now have runners on first and third.
play number 6, Jose Vargas.
Vargas' first pitch, he sees a huge swing and a miss. Throw back over to first. Not in time to get Nakano out. As we'll see what he's able to do here. No outs, and Balania over on third base. Another pickoff move here. Not in time, as they're really trying to keep Nakano on first and keep that double play ball alive. Nakano, of course, is going to be thinking steal, steal, steal here. And he's not shy on the base paths. As the right-handed McGroarty ready with the pitch. And that finds the zone. 0-2, Vargas has himself down. As McGroarty shaking off 2 pitches from Mott here as breaking ball misses outside. Great vision shown off there by Vargas on a close call. Well, Vargas and his eyes will prevail here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs on the board. As Nakano takes off on the pitch, big swing and a miss. Balania staying on third base, as it is going to be a strikeout, but Nakano will reach second base easy.
Coming to bat, number 17, Andres Gonzalez.
As Gonzalez makes his way up, 1 out, 2 runners in scoring position. Right-handed bat already has a base hit today. Bombers need more of that here as the first pitch he sees, he'll foul off. Just going off the bat on what looked to be a check swing. Going straight down after that as now it's going to be 0-1 for Gonzalez as he tries to work his way back into this count. As we're ready to go yet again here, McGroarty set on the mounds. Yep, that's just what his windup is, I guess, as that gets the swing and a miss out of Gonzalez. Oh, and 2 with 1 out. Similar situation as Vargas found himself in. We'll see what the right-handed bat can do here. Facing off against McGroarty, who is ready with the pitch. Swung on, fouled off the end of the bat, and that keeps Gonzalez alive with the 0-2 count. Oh-2, ready again here with the pitch. That is pulled very foul by Gonzalez as he jumped all over that.
Alberta, foul ball. Make sure you return that to the West Test watering hole.
As the righty-on-righty matchup set to continue here, McGroarty ready again with an 0-2 pitch. That misses high and inside, no swing from Gonzalez as he's working back into this count. 1-2, 1 out on the board. As he looks in right now with the pitch that swung on, hit into left center. That ball continuing to carry. Diving catch made by Kraus. That's going to be a sac fly, RBI. For Gonzalez, the Bombers go up 4-1 here. Gonzalez swinging a good bat as of late for the Brooks Bombers.
Coming to the plate for your hometown Brooks Bombers, number 7, Colton Schmokel.
As Schmokel making his way up now. 2 outs on the board, but still has a runner in scoring position. The Bombers all the opportunity in the world here if they're able to continue to be clutch. Another ready-on-ready matchup for McGroarty here. He's ready with the first pitch of the at-bat. That misses well inside. Nakano debates going for third. Maud with the throw back to second, but the throw is a bit offline. Not able to make the tag. Nakano makes his way back to second safely. So that's 2 opportunities there for Maud to throw out a runner at second base. He has just not been able to find his spot as that's it hard and deep to left. Turning and watching it fly is Daughtry as Schmokel hits his first bomb of the season. A 2-run home run. He's able to get that monkey off his back. He's finally put one over the fence.
Coming to bat, your center fielder, number 3, C.J. Snowden.
He has been waiting for that moment for a long time this season. That's now Snowden making his way up to face off against McGroarty. The first pitch misses down and inside. Swung on, that goes off the inside of the bat. The shortstop star able to make the catch, and that's going to do it for this third inning of play. The Bombers able to score 3 runs and go up by 5 as we head into the 4th inning.
Yo, does the yeah, going?
Yes.
Can I join you guys? All right, let's go.
Whether it's on the ice or on our app, always play for the fun of the game. Gamble responsibly with Play Alberta.
The Okotoks Dawgs, number 33, Jordan Keevan.
Keevan leading off this top of the 4th inning for the Okotoks Dawgs as Caplet Theron will start off with a strike. A little off balance there for Caplet Theron, but it will not matter for the starter for the Bombers. Still gets it in there. Second pitch, this one goes off the end of the bat, grounded towards the second baseman, Sterk Tour. He'll do an underhand flip to Schmokel and pick up the first out of this top half of the 4th inning. As now batting for the Dawgs, Mashi. First pitch swung on and missed. Capletron just beats him with that one. As we'll see, Pinheiro lined up on the outside. That one hit right back up the middle. Just missing Capletron, thank goodness. But it will be a base hit for Mashi. Liner right back up the middle. That's what you practice basically every day if you're a ball player.
Up for the Dogs, number 10, Connor Croson.
It's exactly how you're meant to hit the ball, and we just saw it. As now coming up is Croson. Ground out to third, his last time up. We'll see what the left-hander has in store for him. Breaking ball, and that's right in there for a strike. 0-1, 1 out. As the second pitch of the at-bat looks like it missed inside there, 1-1. Capletron ready with a pitch down in the dirt. It's going to be 2-1. But a great block from Pinheiro will keep Mache at first base. As right now with the pitch that finds the outside part of the zone, just paints it, is Capletron. Swung on, and that one's going to get fouled straight back. Keeping the count 2-2 here. As the left-hander look for a put-away pitch here. Ready now with it, and he finds it. That breaking ball is just doing wonders for him. Sid's Croson down with his second strikeout of the day.
Up to the plate, number 7, Turner Zadunik.
Pickoff move attempted here, but not in time to get Mache out. Swung on, hit high and deep to right field. Gonzalez immediately turns and watches it go over the fence. This game full of fireworks. 6-3, the score now. Zadunik just sends that ball for a ride. Two foul balls to start off here as two outs, 2 strikes. Capletron gets the strikeout that ends the top of the 4th inning. The Bombers allow 2 runs on the home run, but just that there. As we'll see what they're able to do with the bats yet again here. Back-to-back 3-run innings. Can they make it 3?
For more than 40 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
For more than 40 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
Amir Pinheiro leading off the bottom of the fourth in his first at-bat that we've seen him today, a 3-run home run. Now we'll see what he can do in a leadoff position. As the second pitch of the at-bat, 0-1 here, swung on as that's inside. That's going to be 0-2. This is the first pitch from the new pitcher in the game, Bello. It found the outside part of the plate. Second pitch fouled off by the catcher, Pinheiro. Update in the RG City versus Lethbridge game, 12-8. As Pinheiro will strike out swinging here to start this fourth inning. As Eric Mora making his way up, a fly out to left field, a diving grab made by Doherty. We'll see if he can adjust that swing, maybe add a little more power under it. So that's a strike to start off. Well, inside pitch that finds its spot. As we'll see how this righty-on-righty matchup goes. Bello finds the strike zone again. This time he goes to the outside and gets his location. Moore's got his back against the wall here. We'll see what he can do. As Maud lined up on the outside for Bello, who misses way outside with that one. As Morris steps back in here with the 1-2 count after not chasing at that outside ball. Bello ready to go yet again. As he enters the wind-up set with the delivery, that bounces off the ground. Maud able to pick that out of the dirt, but it's going to be 2-2 now. As that's missing outside as well. Mora, great patience there. Full count, 1 out on the board for Eric Mora. As we'll see what Bello goes with here. Ready now with the pitch. That's dropped by Maud. Will be ball 4 and gets Mora on base with the walk. Second walk of the day for the Bombers.
Number 8, Derry Steyert-Couture.
As Steyert-Couture makes his way up with 1 out on the board and a base runner on now. As Bello ready now with his first pitch. That bounces off the ground. Mora takes off from first base. He has himself the easy peasy stolen base. 1 ball, no strikes after absolutely spiking that one. Bello immediately down in the count here. Down in the dirt yet again from Bello. 2 balls, no strikes. Down in the dirt yet again, 3-0. It's ready to go again here. 3-0. The pitch from Bello down in the dirt. Mora takes off from second to wind up over on third. He turns from third to put the pressure on just a little bit there. So that ball went all the way to the backstop. We're going to have a little mound visit here as Bello not able to find his location. Back-to-back walks and a couple wild pitches that allows Mora to go all the way to third base.
Just a reminder, all of today's pitching changes are brought to you by Fergie's, your local licensed light-duty and agricultural mechanic. Fergie's Limited is a mobile truck, trailer, and agricultural repair business based right here in Brooks. Owned and operated by Kevin Ferguson. Provides on-site maintenance and repairs for heavy machinery, farm equipment, and vehicles.
As the coach ends up coming out for the mound visit.
For your Brooks Bombers, number 2, your shortstop, Eric Balania.
No pitching change as Eric Balania making his way up with 2 base runners on. As Balania not even looking like he's ready to swing. He's taking the whole way. And he takes there as 1 ball, no strikes. Just stays upright as waiting for Bello to find his spot before he challenges. As he is now ready with the swing. A big swing and a miss. Stair Couture goes and takes second base with a steal. 1-1 now the count on the big swinging strike from Balania. He's now seeing Bello hit his spot, hit the zone. He now knows what to swing at. As the ready-on-ready matchup set to continue here. Hit hard into left center as that is caught by the center fielder. Mora tagging up, charging home, and will score 7-3 here. As Balania has himself the RBI sac fly.
Now coming to plate number 11, Asahi Nakano.
As Nakano making his way up. Just the runner on second base now. But still a runner in scoring position for one of the more prolific hitters on this team. Swing and a miss at the first pitch that Nakano sees. As with 2 outs on the board, Nakano is going to have to be clutch here with the bat in his hands. Channel his inner Amir Pinheiro. This pitch from Bello down in the dirt and away. He's just missing its mark completely. As 1-1 with 2 outs on the board. Nakano takes a pitch that just catches the outside part of the plate. 1-2, 2 outs now. As Nakano's going to have to throw that bat out there and protect that outside. If that's where Bello decides to go again, and it looks like it. Maud lined up on the outside. The right-handed Bello ready with the pitch that swung on by Nakano. Shallow fly to right, and that's going to drop in shallow right field. As Stair Couture racing around, will be safe at the plate. Nakano gets to advance to second on the fielder's choice. That's a big single for Nakano to make this 8-3. 8-3. The Bombers up by 5. As coming up now is Jose Vargas to face off against Bello here. This big swing and a miss out of Vargas. He wanted that first pitch he saw.
Now at the plate, number 6, Jose Vargas.
After the swinging strike, we'll see now what Vargas is able to recover with. Second pitch of the at-bat, swing and a miss yet again here. 0-2, 2 outs on the board. Nakano on second base. Down in the dirt, Nakano takes off for third. He puts the brakes on, races back over to second, and he'll make it back in time. That's a ball in the dirt to make this 1-2, 1-2 for Vargas here. As Bello checks on Nakano at second, ready now with the pitch. That's swung on and missed. That's going to be the strikeout to end the bottom of the fourth. 2-run score this time for the Bombers as we head into the back half of this game. 5th inning coming up shortly.
For over a century, we've been more than just lawyers. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your strongest advocates. With 15 locations across the prairies, we're everywhere you are. Stringham, your local lawyers.
As coming up is Brian Starr, the beer batter in this game here.
He is your Piston Road beer batter. If he gets out, it's $1 off beer till the end of the inning.
As Caplet Terran staying in the game here. His first pitch, he goes with the off speed, just misses upstairs. Second pitch, just misses inside too. Tight misses there. Misses high and wide. This time 3-0. Capletron not able to find his stuff right now. And he will find his spot on that one. That outside part of the plate been consistent for both teams. You got to protect. That swung on high in the sky to center. Snowden runs in and makes the grab.
The beer batter, that is $1 off. Piston Road beer till the end of the inning.
Nice. Kraus coming up now. A double so far today as he came in to replace Hindmarsh. So the first pitch misses the spot. And an update on the Energy City vs. Lethbridge game. The Cactus Rats would end up winning 12-8. So that swung on, hit high in the air yet again to center as Schmokel races in and makes another grab here in this top half of the 5th inning. That's Snowden out in center making the grab. Excuse me. As Doherty now making his way up. The first pitch missing it, spot from Caplet-Teron, but that has not stopped him from picking up big outs here. 2 flyouts to Snowden. We'll see if he could get the hat trick here as he misses that one up top. Now down 2-0. Caplet-Teron ready with the pitch. That one gets swung on off the end of the bat for the foul ball. 2-1 the count. That finds the zone. 2-2. High and outside missing with the fastball is Caplet-Teron as he tries to log back in here. Full count, 2 outs. And our top of the 5th inning. Right now with the pitch that's swung on, hit into right center. Snowden ranging over to it, diving but not able to make the grab. That's going to drop as continuing to run all the way to third, and the ball hits him. It would have been in time, but no. Doherty has himself the triple. And that would have been out. That was in time to get him. Just to throw 2 on line to Mora. As Evans making his way up now. First pitch finds the strike zone by Caplet-Teron. Evans so far fly out to left field in this one. Second pitch swung on, foul to the right side. That one just barely foul. Jumped all over that one. 0-2, 2 outs here. Caplet-Teron look for that put away pitch. That one bounces in the dirt and does not get the swing and a miss he was looking for out of Evans. As the lefty on lefty matchup, ready to continue here. 1-2. The pitch comes in, finds its spot, and that's going to do it for this top of the 5th inning. No run score despite the triple that's hit. The Bombers continue to lead 8-3. Gonzalez leading off this bottom of the 5th inning. As the strike zone found by Bello there. As the second pitch of the at-bat, Bello. He misses his spot. 1-1. As Gonzalez trying to keep his good day going so far. Got himself a single and an RBI sac fly. As this bottom of the 5th inning, it's now 1-2. Missing high is Bello. 2-2. The count even up now. As lining up on the outside is Maud. And they get the swing and a miss out of Gonzalez. He'll strike out as Bello found his first out of this bottom of the 5th inning. It's been a prolific day for the Bats so far. No runs scored in the first, 3 in the second, 3 in the third, and 2 in the bottom of the 4th. As coming up now is Colton Schmokel. Schmokel, his first home run of the season. The last time we saw him up. Swinging at that one, grounding it to the third baseman who picks up, throws over and in time. 5-3 round up for Schmokel, and 2 outs picked up real quick for the Dawgs here.
Play number 3, C.J. Snowden.
As Snowden making his way up now, 2 outs. He swings at the first pitch he sees. That was down in the dirt. Not even sure why they had to point down to the first base ump, but they did, and he confirmed the call. 0-1 here. As Bello ready with his second pitch of the at-bat. This is well outside, and Snowden just watches it. Third pitch of the at-bat. That finds the strike zone, paints the inside part of it. As Bello right now, the 1-2 pitch, and that finds its spot. Snowden strikes out, and that ends our 5th inning here. 3 up, 3 down. As we'll see you when we head into the 6th inning of play here on FloCollege. Top of the 6th inning here on FloCollege. Caplet taking the mound yet again here. He's facing off against the designated hitter, Kiefman. Misses the strike zone inside and then finds a big strike there. 1-1. As Kiefman a big swing and miss on that one. I guess that miss is just outside. Kiefman gets himself up in this count 2-1 as his vision prevails. Saw that ball the whole way, and it works out for him. As he swings at the 4th pitch of the at-bat, a foul ball deep to left field. But, again, foul ball.
Make sure you return those balls to the West Test watering hole for a Bombers left.
2-2 now. Caplet just needs to find that put-away pitch. As that's hit high and deep to center. Snowden going all the way back to the wall, and he's going to get stopped by it. A solo home run for Kiefman, as he's been on a streak and a half lately of putting that ball over the fence. We saw it yesterday in Okotoks and now seeing it today at Elks Field.
Number 19, Eric Matchy.
8-4 now the score in this ball game. In this top of the 6th inning, the Bombers still lead by 4, but you can't give the Dawgs an inch or they're going to take a mile. As that hits Matchy. Caplet. I mean, that first at bat, he was not losing his stuff in location, but potentially just getting his head a little out of the game after the home run. Coming up now is going to be Connor Croson. As now Caplet has no outs and a runner on first base to contend with. Missing inside is Caplet. He's going to start down in this count 1-0. Now 2-0 with that runner still on first base. That swung on, and Moore is able to play it at third. Throwing to Sterkter at second, but he'll miss his spot. That allows Croson to reach first, and that allows Mache to go to third on the E5. An error there. It's a tough break for the Bombers. Almost ready-made out, and that's going to bring Jason Wandler out, the head coach for the Bombers, here to talk to his pitcher. We'll see what's to come of it. No pitching change here, as it's being reported on by our experts in the booth that there was no movement until just about right now for the Brooks Bombers in their bullpen.
Now coming to the plate, the Okotoks Dawgs, number 7, Turner Zadunik.
As Zadunik coming up now with no outs, runners on the corners. Caplet stays in the game here as we expected. And we're ready to go yet again. First pitch down in the dirt. Pinheiro able to block that, keep the runners where they are. It's going to be 1 ball, no strikes. That's the left-handed Zadunik, a 2-run home run the last time he was up. high and inside. Kaplan Tyrell misses that time. 2-0 here. Third pitch of the at-bat. That one misses up and away. 3-0 with no outs on the board. Kaplan is going to need to find his spot in a hurry here as he's ready with the pitch, and he will find it. That one gets into the strike zone. We now have a 3-1 count. Swung on high in the air. Coming in on is Balania and Mora, and it will drop. Out picked up at second base. As it's an identical result to how if they just caught the ball. As that's going to bring Wandler out, and most likely a pitching change for the Bombers here. That ball drops. They get the runner out from first to second, and then Zadunic makes his way to first base safe. As coming into the game, if I'm not mistaken, that's Hudson Groh making his way in. So we'll be back here on FloCollege with one out, runners on the corners, and the game for ya. Hudson Groh coming into the game to face off against Maud, the catcher for the Okotoks Dawgs. The first pitch from Groh misses inside for a ball. As Groh's coming into this game with runners on first and third, one out on the board. The second pitch from Groh will miss inside yet again here. 2-0 here as this righty-on-righty matchup. It's going to be a different look for the batters for the Dawgs. As Groh finds this spot, hitting that bottom right quadrant of the zone. Great location there. 2-1 with one out on the board. Swung on and hit into right field. That's going to drop for a base hit and RBI single for Maud. Grow just gets beat that time. It was a good piece of hitting there. Maud was a little late on it, but not too late on it. As Starr, the shortstop, coming up now. 2 flyouts so far today.
Number 34, Brian Starr.
Grow's first pitch. That's going to be swung on and fouled back off the mesh. Goes right back to Pinheiro, the catcher, and that keeps this game rolling. As we'll see now what Grow goes with. He's got himself up in this count. Still dealing with 2 base runners. He gets another foul ball. 0-2, 1 out on the board. It's now going to be Maud on first and Zadunic on second. As we're ready to go yet again here. 0-2, 1 out. Grow ready with the pitch. That's swung on and hit down the first base line. Just getting past the outstretched arm of Colton Schmokel, as that's going to be an RBI double for Starr. 8-2-6 now in this one. Maud on third, Starr on second, and Zadunic comes in to score. What's coming up is Kraus, the batter who he cannot find the first name of. This is the first pitch, finds the zone from Grow. 0-1 with 1 out on the board.
Number 5, B. Kraus.
As both online on the lineup card, it is B. Kraus. So we're just going to assume that is his name, as B. Kraus takes that pitch for a ball outside. And it's going to be 1-1 as the Bombers still up by 2 in this one. Swung on and missed by Kraus. Grow 1 pitch away from picking up the second out in this top of the 6th inning. Already 3 runs have scored. That swung on, hit to Schmokel over at first. He's going to go home with it. Tag is made as they prevent a run. Great play by Schmokel, heads up baseball. They get Maud out at the plate. Little collision between Maud and Pinheiro, the 2 catchers in this game, as now it's going to be runners on the corners. Kraus will reach on the fielder's choice, but the Bombers prevent any more runs coming in. Hudson Grow, beautiful pitch to get it in there. Kraus, he started running on it and then went right back over to first. As Doherty in to take his swings now with the runners on the corners. Way outside there by Grow, not getting the swing and a miss that he was looking for. 1-1 as Pinheiro able to get the glove on it. On third base is Starr. On first base is Kraus. 2 fast runners. And then the runner going. Pinheiro with the throw. When that gets away from Stair Couture, a run will score. It's 8-7 now on the air from the catcher of the Bombers. Kraus goes all the way over to third base as that ball made its way into center field. 1-1 after 2-1, as that was also a ball thrown by Grow. 2 outs, 2-1 count. Misses outside again is Grow. 3-1. The Bombers just need to get 1 out to get out of what has been a disastrous top of the 6th inning. And this is what I said earlier. You give the Dogs an inch and they take a mile. This is it on display right here. The Bombers need to sharpen up as that swung on fouled off the body of Doherty. And now we have a 3-2 count with 2 outs on the board. As we're ready to go here, Grow knows what he wants to pitch. Ready now with it, swing and a miss. Strikeout picked up by the Bombers. They escape the situation. Hairy, dicey, scary, but this ain't over. 8-7 with the strikeout there.
Hey baseball fans, make sure to stay up to date with your favorite teams across the league by subscribing to the WCBL YouTube channel right now. We have tons of free coverage for you over there, including daily highlights, full archived game broadcasts, daily game day previews, plus the WCBL report with myself and Joe McFarland every Wednesday. It's all in one spot, the WCBL YouTube channel. Subscribe today.
For more than 40 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
For more than 40 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
Bottom of the 6th inning in this 8-7 intense as ever ball game. We just saw the Dogs score 4 in the top of the 6th, and now they're sending out a new pitcher, Lincoln Berg. Putting in the left-hander as he's facing off against Amir Pinheiro. So far today, 3-run home run and a strikeout. Swings big at the first pitch he sees, but does not get to it. Second pitch he sees also swings big and also doesn't get to it. 0-2 here to start us off in this bottom of the 6th inning. As we'll see now, Berg slows the pace down just a little bit. The left-hander ready with the pitch that's hit right back up the middle. Play is made by the second baseman who makes the throw, a 4-3 ground out. Eric Moore making his way up now. First pitch he sees, he swings at, hits it to the right side, but foul. Just a couple feet. Foul, that's going to be 0-1 here. As Mora is seeing it well, see today what he's able to do. Fly out to left on what could have been a base hit on any other day. A walk and now a hit by pitch. As that hit Mora off the leg, and he was feeling the pain immediately on that. As he walks over to first base here, Darius Steyr making his way up next.
Now coming to the plate, your second baseman, number 8, Darius Steyr.
As we'll see what's in store for Steyr with a runner on first, 1 out on the board. The second baseman ready to take his hacks. He will with the first pitch he sees. Fouls that off the mesh to the right side. Now with a 0-1 count, Berg ready with the pitch. That's swung on and missed by Steyr. A ball outside, but I don't blame him for swinging at it. We've seen a lot of calls on the outside that have gone not the way of the batter. Trying to protect that zone, not able to get the bat on it. We'll see now what he's able to generate. 0-2, 1 out on the board. Mod's lined up high as Berg goes with the fastball that blows by Steyr. As Eric Ballania making his way up now. An RBI sac fly to center the last time we saw him.
Shortstop, number 2, Eric Ballania.
Ballania on his way up with Mora on first base, facing off against the left-handed Berg. Berg will try a pickoff move there, not in time to get Mora. Another pickoff move attempted. Mora makes it back in plenty of time. See if he tries another one of those as Berg ready now with a pitch that misses well outside. 1 ball, no strikes. That's left-handed Berg ready with a pitch. That's swung on by Ballania, but he cannot get the bat on it. We'll see if he could dial in here and get some bat on ball. 1-1, 2 outs on the board. As Berg ready with the pitch, Mod lined up outside. That misses his spot. Ballania hits that dead center. That ball continues carrying over the batter's eye and gone. 10 runs for the Bombers. The 2-run shot puts the Bombers ahead by 3. This has been back and forth as ever. As Nakano making his way up, a ground ball to third base. Machette will throw him out in time, and that will do it for this 6th inning. 2-run score for the Bombers on the 2-run shot by Valenia. Don't go anywhere because we got the final 3 innings of play right here on FloCollege.
For more than 40 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
Seventh inning starting now. Hudson Gross stays on the mound and gets the strike call there. 0-1. He starts off as he's facing off against the right fielder Evans. Second pitch also finds its spot. Evans, you can tell, does not like it. As that's a ball outside, Grow, the smart decision to continue attacking outside. It was working out well for him so far. As Grow shakes off Pinheiro once, gets ready now with the pitch he likes. Swung on, fouled to the left side, off the mesh, back into the field of play. One and two, the count will remain here as the left-handed Evans battling off against Hudson Grow. As Grow will miss upstairs. 2-2 now. And misses outside now. 3-2. Swung on and hit into left field. Nakano ranging over to it. Camped under and makes the grab. Evans, another fly out to left field, his second of the day. And so far in the WCBL, Energy City has beat Lethbridge 12-8. Swift Current has beat Moose Jaw 13-9. Saskatoon is beating Sylvan Lake as they head into a weather delay 5-2. Regina is beating Fort McMurray 1-0. And now the second game for Moose Jaw versus Swift Current. Moose Jaw is up 2-1. And Weyburn beating Medicine Hat 13-3. Of course, here in our game, the Bombers up 10-7. As that's hit hard into left field. Nakano ranging over to it as it will be a foul ball. As up now is the designated hitter Keithman, who has himself in a 1-1 count with one out on the board. The last time Keithman was up, he hit himself a solo home run. As he hits that hard into right field, so that ball will bounce fair. One hopping its way to the wall. Keithman has himself a stand-up double, his second double of the game. As we have officially reached the 2-hour point in this game. It's just been flying by despite the high-scoring effort from both teams.
Coming to the plate, number 19, Eric Matchy.
As up now is Mashit. The right-handed bat playing at third base today. He's got a runner in scoring position as he faces off against Groh. The first pitch from Groh misses down out of the zone. As Groh looks to lock back in here and find that strike zone. 1-0 pitch on its way. Swung on and one hopping its way to Sterkter, who will pick up and throw over in time to get Mashi out. As it's now going to be Croson making his way up with a runner on third, but already 2 outs on the board.
Coming to the plate, number 10, Connor Croson.
0 for 3 so far today is Croson. He grounded out to third, a strikeout, and then reached on an error. As ready with the first pitch of the at-bat. That's fouled off over the head of the man on the on-deck circle. Oh, and 1. Croson starts down in this count. As we're ready to go again. Groh looking for that pitch that he needs, and it's not going to be that one. Down in the dirt, blocked by Pinheiro. As we're ready to go yet again here, Pinheiro lines up on the outside, and Groh gets the ground ball. Balania will scoop it up and throw over in time. The Bombers prevent any runs from scoring as they will head into this bottom of the 7th inning, leading by 3 still.
For more than 40 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Sentinel Storage. Try 4 weeks free. Details at sentinelstorage.ca.
3 strikeouts so far today for Vargas, trying to change his fortunes here, trying to avoid that golden sombrero if he strikes out again. The first pitch he sees from the new pitcher in the game, number 14, Hofart. Will miss down and away. Second pitch, misses down and away. Here in our bottom of the 7th, the Bombers lead by 3, and they're looking to add to it. Third pitch of the at-bat, hit high into left field, charging in on it, and not making the catches. Daughtry. That's going to be a base hit here for Vargas, finally making his way on the board with the single. That ball bouncing into the glove of Doherty out there in left, and so that's going to be a single.
Your right fielder, number 17, Gonzalez.
As Andres Gonzalez making his way up now. Pinch runner coming in, and it's going to be Daniel Jenkins. Jenkins replacing Vargas here. Pickoff move attempted. That's not in time. Swung on and almost killing Schmokel in the on-deck circle. That foul ball had some zip to it. Schmokel able to get out of the way. The fastest I've seen a move all season long. As we'll see now, 0-1, no outs on the board. As Hofart ready with the pitch, and that finds its spot. That bottom right quadrant found by Hofart, the right-handed pitcher. 5th pitcher used so far by the Okotoks Dawgs. As Jenkins, a good lead on first there. The pickoff move attempted. Hofart saw the same thing I did. Not able to get over there in time. As Jenkins trying to make his way into scoring position here. Hofart checks over. As Jenkins takes off, swung on by Gonzalez, hit high and deep. And that's almost a home run on the field to the left of Elks Field. That ball had some get up and go on it. Just way early on it was Gonzalez, a little excited there. As the right-handed Hofart ready now with the pitch. That's hit to right field. Continue traveling, and that's going to one-hop, hit the base of the wall. Jenkins races all the way over to third as Gonzalez has himself a stand-up double.
Now coming to the plate, your first baseman, number 7, Colton Schmokel.
As Colton Schmokel making his way up. He has already smoked one today. We'll see if he has another in him. As the first pitch he sees from Hofart finds the strike zone. That bottom right quadrant's just painted so far by Hofart. As we have a righty-on-righty matchup here, Maud, the catcher, lines up on the outside. Miss is a ball at the swing, slowing down the pace just a little bit here with the throw was Hofart. And now Schmokel is down 0-2 with 2 runners in scoring position and no outs yet in this bottom of the 7th. Maud lines up on the outside yet again. as that is off the end of the bat of Schmokel, playing protect mode here, and very smart bat skills. As we'll see if Schmokel's able to get the pitch he likes from Hoffart here. As Hoffart looks in, gets the pitch he likes. The corners are in for the Dawgs here. As that finds its way into the strike zone, Schmokel, the strikeout here, his first of the game. So that's going to bring up Snowden. So far today, a single fly out to the shortstop and a strikeout.
Number 3, C.J. Snowden.
As Snowden, same situation, just one out. 2 runners in scoring position. First pitch he sees. Breaking ball, that misses low. No swing out of Snowden. Confirmed by the umpires. As we're ready to go again here. Second pitch of the at-bat from Hoffart. That one will miss down as well. 2-0 to Snowden. Snowden's able to make his way to first by any means necessary. That is another very fast runner on the base paths. So far, Jenkins, a speedster, and Gonzalez, who's no slouch himself. Third pitch of the at-bat swung on off the end of the bat and fouled straight back by Snowden. 2 balls, 1 strike now.
CJ, here you go, kid.
As we're ready to go yet again here. 2-1, 1 out. Snowden taking a little second to reset outside the box. Mod lines up on the outside, and Hoffart misses low yet again. Not able to find his location in this at-bat versus Snowden. As we're ready to go again here. 3-1, the pitch on its way. Swung on by Snowden, high in the air and out of play. Going to that right side, and will be a souvenir bell for a fan here. Three, 2, 1 out. In this 10-7 ball game. 2 runners in scoring position. Hoffart has to deal with as he's ready with the pitch that swung on by Snowden. Fouled towards the on-deck circle. That's going to keep the center fielder for the Bombers alive in this one. Full count, ready again. Here's the pitch. And there's the walk. Missing low is Hoffart, and the bases are loaded for Pinheiro. He is exactly the man you want in this position. So that's going to be a mound visit, bringing the coach of the Dawgs out now. As the mound visit concludes.
Now coming to the plate, your catcher, number 22, Amir Pinheiro.
The second mound visit taken by the Dawgs as they go out to talk strategy with their pitcher, Hoffart. As Amir Pinheiro coming up now, already has a 3-run home run in this game. A great clutch hitter. The first pitch misses down and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Down and in yet again, 2-0. As, excuse the camera shaking, there's some kids out there in center field kicking the pole that our camera's on. I'm going to go yell at them once this inning ends. Swung on high and deep to left field. Waiting for the call. Foul ball. No. That was gone for miles, but just a few feet foul. 2-1, now the count. Swung on and missed by Pinheiro. It's now a 2-2 count. Maud lines up on the outside. Hoffert, he finds his spot, but Pinheiro battles off that pitch.
Just relax, Pinheiro. Find the one you like.
Oh, Mayor, here you go.
Right now with the pitches, Hoffert misses low and inside. 3-2 with one out on the board. As Hoffert looks in, taking his time to find his pitch. Time is called by Pinheiro. Forcing a quick little reset here as we're ready to go yet again. Hoffert with the pitch that misses down. That's going to be the RBI walk for Pinheiro. It's no grand slam, but the Bombers go up 11-1.
Now we're coming to the plate, your third baseman, number 5, Eric Mora.
First pitch swung on and missed. Hoffert fools him with that one. Again, sorry about that camera shaking. There's kids out there in center field. Second pitch, no swing. Moore is able to keep that bat back. And we have a 1-1 count now.
Come on, Mora. Just relax, buddy. Just relax. Find the one you like.
That misses outside there. I'm just going to run out there. I'm just going to run out on the field and tell him.
Or announce to the player in the very back field to not hit the camera.
Outside yet again. It's those three kids.
I know.
Yeah.
Baseball player.
True. Announce the Snowden. I could just tell Snowden probably. Do it for me. As we have a 3-1 count here with one out on the board. Swung on, fouled straight down. That goes off the equipment of the catcher. Over to Derry on the on-deck circle. And he makes the grab as we're ready to go yet again. 3-2.
Let's go, Eric. Here you go.
Swung on, chopped to the third base side. The dugout of the Brooks Bombers gets infiltrated there by the ball. A couple of the guys having to duck away from it. As we'll see what's to come here. 3-2, one out on the board. Swung on and missed from Mora. That's a strikeout there. 2 outs. Bases loaded for Stair Couture now.
Now coming to plate, your second baseman, number 8, Derry Steyer Couture.
Come on, Couture.
First pitch misses down and away for Stair Couture.
Come on, Derry, here you go. Your time, bud, your time.
Swung on and chopped to the third base side, just barely foul. That ball would have had some legs to it, was bouncing far to that corner. But will be a foul ball, makes this a 1-1 count. As right now, Hoffert with the 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed by Stair Couture. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts and a walk.
Come on, Derry, here you go.
As we're ready to go yet again here, Hoffert gets his pitch as he looks in with the windup now. Swung on, fouled straight back. Stair Couture stays alive.
Right on it, right on it.
As ready to go yet again here. The right-handed Hoffert ready with the pitch. As that's down. Stair Couture, no swing. As we now have 2-2 with 2 outs on the board. Right-hander ready with the pitch. That misses outside. 3-2, 2 outs. As high pressure as it gets. All the base runners will be going on the wind-up here. The crowd coming alive to a fever pitch. As Hoffert ready now with it. Swung on and missed by Stair Couture. He will strike out to end our 7th inning. Make sure you don't go anywhere, as FloCollege will be right back, and so will I. Fuzezi finds the strike zone to start off here. As he's facing off against. Exactly. As he's facing off against Zadunic here.
Now batting, number 7, Turner Zadunic.
And that's a foul ball down the first base line. Swung on and fouled straight back. That's going to keep this count at 1-2. Fuzezi misses outside with that one. 2-2 now, the count to his first batter. As the right-hander ready with the pitch. That one misses down. 3-2. We've got a full count in our hands here. As that swung on, chopped to the first base side. Foul ball yet again. After a short reset, we're ready to go yet again. Fuzezi with the pitch, swung on, high, hit ball. Coming in on it is Snowden, and will call off Gonzalez to make the grab. The Bombers just 5 outs away from picking up their first victory of the season over the Dawgs. Stillmod coming into the game now, the catcher for the Dawgs. As Fuzezi strike zone found. The fastball to start off his second at-bat. Second pitch of the at-bat. That one bounces off the ground in front of the catcher Pinheiro. And that will result in the first ball of the at-bat. 1-1 count here. That one down in the dirt. It's going to make it 2-1 here. Swung on, hit into center field. Snowden charging in on it and makes the grab. 2 straight fly balls to Snowden, and he takes care of both. And it's coming up now is Star.
Your beer batter, Piston Pro beer batter, number 34, Ryan Star. He gets up, $1 off for the end of the inning. Piston Pro beer.
Fuzezi looking to get out of this top of the 8th inning. First pitch just misses low to the shortstop Star. Second pitch also missing its mark. As that one in there for a strike. Potentially got Star swinging and missing. 2-1. Now the count.
Come on, Aaron, here you go.
Swung on. That's high in the air over to the first base side, but will continue to slice foul.
Another play Alberta foul ball. Please return those foul balls to West 2011 at the end of the season.
That's now 2-2. 2 outs on the board. We'll see if Uzezi can get the pitch he needs. Ready now with it. Swing and a miss. That's the strikeout. That's what the Bombers need as we head into the bottom of the 8th. The Bombers an opportunity to add to that lead. Up by 4 as we head into what could be our second last half inning. Eric Balania coming into the game here in the bottom of the 8th inning as he's going to face off against Ricky Sanchez, the pitcher for the Dawgs in this one. Last time we saw Balania, a 2-run home run was hit. As that's a strike one. Sanchez finds the outside part of the strike zone and hits it. Swung on high in the air. Ignore the spider on the screen as Sanchez misses the ball. That's an error on the pitcher. And we have a base runner here for the Bombers. First error of the game for the Okotoks Dawgs here, as there's always something. Spider crawling all over our main camera. So please ignore that as that ball's hot shot down the third base line. Picking up and throwing to second and throwing it away is Machette. Balania will get up on his horse, head over to third as the Bombers runners on the corners with no outs. As Nakano, he'll reach on the error of the third baseman. Back-to-back errors by the Okotoks Dawgs as they went this entire game clean and just kind of lost it at the end. As Daniel Jenkins making his way up to take some at-bats. Jenkins, one of the more unique players on this team. Great on base percentage. Well, not so great average, but on base percentage, that's what pays the bills. Jenkins taking his at-bats. He's got a 186 average, but it flies that ball into right field, and that ball will drop. That makes the average look a whole lot better as Ballania comes in to score. Jenkins an RBI single. Jenkins on the season coming up to that at-bat had a 186 average, but a 430 on-base percentage. 6 RBIs, make it 7, as that's a great piece of hitting by the new designated hitter in this game. Bombers now lead by 5, 12-7 the score here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And that hits Gonzalez, and he has to take his base. He does not look happy about it. Base is loaded, no outs here for the Bombers. The first pitch to Gonzalez hits him. It's coming up now, Colton Schmokel. Schmokel with a home run in this one, his lone base hit of the day. Now with the bases loaded, trying to blow this game wide open. First pitch he sees, that's going to be a strike, hitting that bottom right part of the strike zone. Good location by Ricky Sanchez. Swung on, fouled straight back. That's over the grandstand. Now this is Ricky. Oh, this is Ricky Sanchez's first pitching appearance of the season, and they put him in this situation. Swung on, fouled straight back. Just missing that ball was Colton Schmokel. Count will remain 0-2. As he takes a minute to walk around the box and get reset, regrouped, recuperated, and ready to go now is Schmokel as Sanchez sees the pitch he likes. Swung on and missed. Sanchez gets the strikeout on Schmokel. As coming up now is Snowden with the bases loaded and 1 out on the board.
Coming to plate number 3, C.J. Snowden.
Hitting him, as that's going to bring in a run, nowhere near on purpose, because that's the last thing you want to do in that situation. Not even close to on purpose. That's 13-7 for the Bombers now. That brings Pinheiro up with 1 out, bases loaded, and a 6-run lead. That was just a little breaking ball that missed its spot for Sanchez. Didn't get enough break on it. Missed well inside. As now Pinheiro's up, and he's going to be swinging big. First pitch he sees, he does swing at pretty large and just cannot get to it. Ricky Sanchez, also very good guy, a consummate professional. Definitely would not be trying to hit someone in his first ever pitching appearance, as Pinheiro fouls that one to the right side, far out of play. As we'll see now, 0-2, how Pinheiro reacts. Sanchez ready with the pitch, that misses outside. 1-2, 1 out on the board. As we're ready to go again, the right-hander with the pitch. That misses down low, 2-2. 1 out on the board. Swung on and grounded past the third baseman. One run will come in to score as the bases remain loaded. Bombers doubling the score of the Dawgs. A RBI single for Pinheiro, as that's going to bring up Eric Mora. Spider.
Eric Mora.
First pitch, missing its mark. 1 ball, no strikes. Swung on, hit to left field, but foul, very foul. A hard hit ball that would have been trouble, but just continued to bend away from the field of play. I still can't believe there's a spider on our camera here. That is just so unfortunate. As ready now, the pitch. Rick Sanchez finds his spot. 1 and 2 as he gets the top right part of the zone. Strike 3 found by Sanchez. Mora back-to-back strikeouts here, not what the Bombers were looking for.
Now coming to plate number 8, Derry Steyr Couture.
As Derry Steyr Couture making his way up. First pitch he sees, swings at and just misses. Getting the bat a little bit under it there. Finding the inside part. 3 strikeouts already on the day for Steyr Couture. As Steyr Couture has 3 strikeouts, trying to avoid that golden sombrero, but he gets it. He's got to put it on as he slams the helmet down. He's not happy with himself, as that's been a tough day for Steyr Couture at the plate, and that will end our 8th inning of play as the Bombers score 3 to go up 14-7.
Bombers and WCBL baseball. Up to plate, number 5, B. Kraus. We don't know his first name. We can't find it.
As Kraus will be leading off this top of the 9th inning.
Go, Alex.
As Alex Hernandez, the new pitcher in the game for the Bombers, the fastball to start it off, and he fires it in there.
First pitcher. Or one of the guys that hit one of the 3 home runs.
That just misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Kraus. As Hernandez just missed his spot there. That's fouled off, back off the mesh. As we're ready to go yet again, 1-2 is the count after the foul ball. Hernandez with the pitch, high, missing its spot. Two and two. As we're ready to go yet again here, Hernandez with the pitch. That one also misses high up, trying to find his location yet again. 3-2, the count here. Swung on, hit, foul to the right side. And there's the strikeout, the 7th of the game.
And with that strikeout, that is a McDouble strikeout. All fans in attendance, take your tickets to McDonald's and get a free McDouble. You have 24 hours. Number 9, 80, Dorsey.
That's now Doherty making his way up. Swinging at the first pitch he sees, fouling it off to the right side yet again. Bombers 2 outs away from victory here. As Hernandez up in this count, 0-1, 1 out. Ready now with the pitch with this righty-on-righty matchup. And that's in the strike zone yet again. Location found, 0-2. Can Hernandez put him away? Hernandez looking for that put-away pitch. 0-2, 1 out on the board. Ready now with it. And that's up and away. Could not generate the swing and a miss that he was looking for. It's going to be 1-2. As we're ready to go yet again here. 1-2, 1 out. The pitch from Hernandez, and that's going to be grounded to Balanilla over at short. He picks it up and throws it into the dugout of the Okotoks Dawgs. That's going to allow the runner to go over to second. That made a bad sound as it made into the dugout, but it doesn't look like anyone's worse for wear. That really sounded like it hit some helmet in there. But it appears everyone's all good. Base runner on second. And now Hernandez has to face off against Evans. First pitch from Hernandez, skied up to the left side. Laid on it.
Now batting number 13, Matt Evans.
As Evans will start down in this count, much like most batters have against Hernandez here today. As we'll see now, the pitch from Hernandez, foul back, 0-2 with one out on the board. As we'll see if he can locate that put-away pitch. Hernandez ready now on the mound. And it just misses outside, barely missing its mark. Not generating a swing and a miss. 1-2 here. Hernandez ready now. 1-2 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. The strikeout by Hernandez. 2 picked up now. Top of the 9th inning. 2 outs. Bombers up by 7. 1 away. As Kiefman, the designated hitter, is making his way up. He's got 2 doubles and a home run so far today, so this will be no easy task. As that's a 1-0. Kiefman, he's had himself a pretty good day so far. As looking for the strike zone here is Hernandez, and he will get the swing. Goes off the end of the bat into the glove of Pinheiro. 1-1 here. Just misses outside. 2-1. Does not get Kiefman swinging.
It's a good spot.
As we'll see now what Hernandez has loaded up in that arm. Ready with the pitch. Swung on. Fouled straight back. 2-2. 2 outs now. Bombers potentially 1 pitch away from victory. Already 2 strikeouts for Hernandez. Crowd clapping. Hernandez looks in. Ready now with the pitch. Swung on, flied up to left field. That ball continues. Cutting, foul. That's a close call there. Would have been the 8th run coming in for the Dawgs had that landed fair. As Hernandez yet again locked in, loaded, ready now. The 2-2 pitch. 2 outs on the board. He's ready with it. Swung on and missed. The strikeout found. And the Bombers beat the Dawgs for the first time this season. What a game for the Bomb squad. What a game. Amir Pinheiro, your player of the game. In my scorekeeping, he went 2 for 4. Got himself an RBI walk. And we'll get to enjoy the victory tonight. Thank you all so much for tuning in to our game here on FloCollege. We'll be right back yet again tomorrow on FloCollege. Of course, me, Curtis Collings, on the call. So have a safe night. Thank you all for tuning in. From me, from everyone here with the Brooks Bombers. And see you tomorrow.